Welcome back. So, as we left off, we had the funeral for Vandris as the Red Horizon leaves the Sword's Grace view, and you guys continue on with your journey. We fast forward, not too short, but to day 11. But somebody like to roll. Not you. You already rolled. Somebody else roll a d6.
I wasn't going to. I was just moving.
Hey.
Is it
1.
Oh.
1.
Shavona again.
Okay. No, I wouldn't do that.
Jules loses his memories again.
It's a calm day. The clouds are a little gray, like there might be some storms on the horizon. But Captain Jackdaw is a good captain, especially with the help of Nimbus. You guys can sort of pay attention to those weather conditions and, make your way around it. You are not.
I am helping drive the boat. Not really.
But eventually you see something in the distance on the horizon. Something small, like a little dot. Looks like it could be a ship, an island, anything.
Obliterate it.
All right.
I'm just joking.
Hey guys, there's something up ahead.
Oh yeah, I see that. Can anyone make out what... Hold on. And he pulls out a spyglass. Opens it. It's a ship. I'm not flying any colors.
That a good or a bad thing?
That depends.
Cool.
Typically, they might not have spotted us yet. If they fly some sort of color after they see us, then maybe that will... I don't know. I've got a couple flags. Get myself out of situations. So, I've got a Neverwinter flag. I've got a Waterdeep, symbol of Waterdeep, just to, it's typical pirate practice. They might be pirates. I'm not sure. We'll stay out of their way for a little bit. And you guys head closer. And it's just drifting. And you guys definitely get closer and you can see it a little bit clearer. There is a ship there. They're not flying any flag. And you guys get closer and it looks empty. There doesn't seem to be anyone on the ship.
Ghosts are cool.
No one on it. Do we want to investigate?
I'll leave that up to the crew. I can keep going, or do you want to take a quick stop? I mean, there might be people below ship. I don't know.
Group huddle. What do you guys think? I think it's an ambush.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I mean, if it's an ambush and we walk into it knowing it's an ambush, is it really an ambush?
Yes.
If a tree falls in a forest and no one's around.
Or it could just be...
It could just be a ghost ship.
Is it like... Can we tell if it's like anchored or anything?
It's not anchored.
It's not anchored?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just chilling out here?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no one at the helm. The sails aren't even up.
Okay.
Or sorry. The sails are... They're down, but they're not down in a sense like we're like... they are down enough to where it would be like, this is, I guess, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you would be leaving harbor.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going fast. They're not trying to pick up a ton of wind, which is bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it should be,
we're
they should be fully open on the open sea.
I think if it was an ambush, then they would at least try to make it look normal and have, like, 1 or 2 people on deck, one at the helm, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's something fucked up, and I want to look at it.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious.
I love archaeology.
Alright, you guys make your way towards the ship. As you get closer, you can
can't
see...
use that against me.
It does have a name that is labeled the Drunken Wanderer.
Drunken Wanderer. Oh, that explains it. They're all just drunk downstairs.
Okay.
So
Okay,
true.
solve the mystery.
Solid.
Yeah,
As you make your way toward the ship,
beer?
you get closer. It's about the same size as your ship, maybe a little bit bigger. And it's just empty.
Got it.
There's a stairway down below. There is a door to like a captain's quarters on the main deck of the ship. Again, fairly small, nothing too crazy, but it's just empty. There's not a sign of anyone.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor, and I think we go over and check it out.
Okay. Where do you go?
I'll also cast Mage Armor, may as well.
Onto the ship.
Can we get close enough
Onto
to
the
like
ship.
jump across or something?
Yeah, you can lay a gangplank.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
You walk your way over onto the ship. rocks, creeks.
Start poking around.
Okay, where do you go first?
Below.
Top to bottom. I'll look around the deck and then we'll go downstairs.
Okay, where is? Are
Actually,
everyone
no,
just going?
scratch that. I'm going to the captain's quarters.
Okay,
Yeah.
Are you all going to the
Stick
captain's
together.
quarters?
Yeah.
Are we sticking together? Okay.
I say we stick
Okay.
together.
Okay,
You guys
just
go
gonna
to the
wander.
door in the main deck that's toward the back of the ship, or the stern. Sorry. And you open the door and you see there is a small desk. You see there is a small like cot. There's a candle that's lit on the desk. There's no papers. It's empty.
But there's a candle that's lit.
There's a candle that's lit.
Is it like one of those magic candles? Or is somebody here?
I can spend some time to cast Detect Magic.
Oh, they got fucking raptured like 5 minutes ago.
You guys look around. I can take 10 to 11 minutes to cast Detect
Sure.
Magic.
Pulling open drawers.
Okay. Make some investigation checks.
What's your
For
intelligence?
somebody with help.
+1.
I will give you help.
Okie dokie.
I should have rolled myself. What would I have gotten? Okay, well.
I already forgot. Did my dice move?
I think it was a 6, but I'm not sure.
Okay. It was on a 6, but it was also next to an. Okay, 7.
7. Okay. As you go through, there's a couple things, but it's mostly just mundane. Like captain's like some writing material.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
Nothing interesting.
What about, like, there were no notes on the desk or anything? No papers?
No.
None? Alright. I kind of want to explore a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
You good here by yourself?
Yeah. Probably good for some time here.
Okay. Scream if you get raptured.
Okay. Where do you go?
I don't know. Downstairs could be cool.
Okay. So there's only one like downstairs because
Yeah.
it's a very small ship. You go down, and you see there's cargo. You see there's crates and barrels and things under the ship, but there's
No
lit
people?
candles, no people.
Oh my god, they did get raptured. Any labels on the cargo boxes?
No.
Crack one open.
Yeah.
You
Crack
one
a
open.
cold one open.
Rations, food, water.
Ooh.
Hmm.
A little stale,
Alright.
but doable.
Crack another one.
Same thing.
Same thing.
It's just a shit ton of food.
Man.
It's just like it's not just food. It's just supplies.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we are going on a
Long journey.
an X amount of day journey.
Mhm.
This is the supplies that we need.
Huh.
Some of it does seem used up. Like a couple barrels were cracked. Maybe like 5 or 6 days worth.
Hmm.
For maybe a like. It's relative to the like relatively similar to the amount that you have on your ship. Maybe about 20 to 30 days worth of supplies.
Okay. Any crew quarters?
The crew quarters are down in here. There's just
Okay.
like
Hammocks.
there's like
Any like personal
4
items?
cots that you see. You see foot lockers. You see there's like some like changes of clothes. There's some notebooks.
Any notebooks with dates?
No.
No.
Just personal notes. Like there is writing in some of these. Like
But it's not like a dear diary on the.
No, it's
on,
like
on,
a-
on this day of this month of this year we got raptured.
it's like it's like brief, like quick, like notes. Like people don't have time necessarily to.
lists.
Yeah, it's like gather like we need this amount of supplies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, crossed off. Just random. It's not. There's no pattern. There's no method behind the madness. It's just pieces of paper and things written in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just give it a good old once over.
Okay, make an investigation check.
What do you want me to do? Anyone help me?
Yeah, I will help you. Okay.
Natural 20
Natural 20.
for a 21.
You unfortunately find the same thing that Jules did.
God damn it. Wait, that just means I'm smart.
You're brilliant.
You go through every nook and cranny, and you can't seem to find.
What about every
anything.
crooked nanny?
Oh, I'm so sorry. In the crooked nanny, you find a scroll of power word kill.
Oh, okay. So I will be using that
Jillian gold
right now. 10
And
Brazilian.
3 beers. There are only 3 beers left.
That's all you find. All right. At this point, you probably have finished your detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
The candle's not magical, but there is something magical under the bed. You look and there's a small lockbox. There's some magic coming from inside of it.
I'm gonna grab it. From inside, so
From inside, yeah. It is locked.
it's locked. Okay. Definitely pocket it.
Okay. It's about like yay big, maybe like 8 inches by 6 inches.
I'll give it the
God, this is gonna
keep
be
it-
some
keep it under-
Jumanji shit.
and go try to find the others.
Okay. Pretty easily as they.
I'm just like sitting on a barrel going, open that one, open that one, can you open that one?
No, that's ration.
You make your way under the ship
Still
where
rations.
Jules and the Hollow are just perusing through goods.
I've opened every barrel.
The candles aren't magical,
Mm-hmm.
so they were definitely lit recently. But this is I pulled up the little lockbox.
I knock on it.
It's metal.
It's locked though. You want to put it in the bag?
I could try to open
We
it.
can also try to open it.
I guess yeah. Do you want to try opening it right now?
Can I either like smash the lock or like rip the lock off or something?
I can also try to pick the lock.
Or I could hit it with a fucking
Sure.
anchor.
Sure. Make an attack roll.
Right.
Put it on the floor.
Reckless. Can I only reckless if I rage? Or
So
can I
it
reckless?
looks like the
Reckless
magic
power.
seems to be coming from inside,
Yeah.
so it's not the lock itself. That's
Yeah.
That's a 21? No,
That hit.
23.
That hits.
And
The damage.
9.
9. You slam it down and you break the locked portion of the. You bend the thing definitely a little bit. Hopefully you didn't damage anything inside, but you definitely broke the lock off. You open it up. Inside you see a necklace. You see a small necklace. In the center it has a like silver amulet with like looks like a pair of bound hands. You see next to the necklace you see 2 small like pieces of like a yellow gem, and next to one of them you see like an orange gem that is more like round. The yellow gems are kind of like squarish, and then next to one of the other ones on the other side you see a like small like black pearl.
Okay.
Okay.
And under the letter is a small folded piece of paper.
Read it.
You open it up, and it is written in common.
Okay.
That looks to just be a note. It says, "My love, may our martyred father's blessing guide you on your journey. I shall await your return with an eager heart. Your dearest, Mary."
Can I religion check? Because I, Colleen, know who that god is.
Sure.
That's gonna be, I believe, a 10.
It's a very, very recognizable god. It is.
Ilmater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the symbol and the reference of our martyred father.
Yeah.
Reference to Ilmater.
And what specifically is magical in this box?
The necklace.
The necklace. Okay. Good to know.
If you want to make an Arcana check, just as you're specifically examining the necklace.
Got it.
Can I help since I'm also proficient in Arcana?
Sure.
16.
16. Specifically, it looks like the 2 topaz and the black pearl are what are emitting the magic.
Okay.
So the 2 yellow, like sort of square, like cut gems, and the black pearl looks like emitting the magic.
And they're set in the necklace?
They're hanging from the necklace.
Oh, hanging from
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if it's a prayer bead thing.
Maybe. Is the orange gem in it or separate?
The orange gem is also so it's a
Okay.
So
so
there's 2 yellow squares, 1 round orange and a black pearl
yeah
that are all dangling from the necklace.
I'll show you. It looks like this.
Oh, we're drawing. Let's go.
The topaz, the essence, black pearl. Naming rocks over here.
I think that's too many fingers.
No, it's not.
It's AI.
Yeah, we should start drawing our fingers like AI, just to really fuck with people.
Yeah. That's gotta be a necklace of prayer beads.
It looks like that. So you have the bound hands in the center as like a more amulet. You have the 2 like yellow, they're topazes, On either side, you have the black pearl on one side of the topaz, and then a like orange crystal. It's a citrine.
Got it.
On the opposite side. And specifically, the citrine, the orange gem, like sort of like octagonal cut gem, is not magical. The magic seems to be directly coming from the 2 topaz and the black pearl.
Got it. Sounds good. We'll just pocket it.
Guess identify when we get back on the ship.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Okay.
So it was only the captain's quarters, below deck, and then above deck?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. We didn't see anything above deck?
Ship's small enough that detect magic should hit the entire ship, right?
Probably,
Yeah.
right. Anything else I was picking up while outside or down below deck?
Well, it wouldn't fully pick up the entire ship, but you could walk around.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
nothing.
There's nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Alright, we'll hop
Alright.
back over.
Are there any like dinghies or like rowboats that look like that are either still there or that look like they might have been there and have left?
There are 2 rowboats on the ship.
Cool.
So they were totally raptured.
Raptured.
They were raptured.
Raptured.
Do we want to take any of these supplies?
They're a little stale.
Shot back over. You guys want some stale rations from a ghost ship?
No.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that was fun. Cross aboard and
Is there anything that you guys would like to do before we time skip to day 19?
Identify, right?
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Identify on the
You're going
necklace.
to cast Identify. It is indeed a necklace of prayer beads.
Fuck yeah. I'm so smart.
Uh,
I'm so good at D&D.
It requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or paladin.
Soon.
It can be used, specifically the 2 topaz gems can be used to cast Bless once per dawn as a bonus action. And the black pearl can be used to cast Greater Restoration once per
pretty-
dawn as a bonus action.
That's pretty good.
If the beads are in any way removed from the necklace, they completely lose their magic.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And it does use your own spell save DC.
Got it.
Cool.
Nice.
You said the bless is bonus action?
All of the spells are bonus
Oh.
actions. Any spell you cast from the necklace is a bonus action. It's just once per dawn. Okay. So, if there's nothing else you guys like to do, we're going to time skip to day 19.
Fuck yeah.
Colleen, you're the last person. Roll a d6.
Right. 3.
3.
You got high, low, and middle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm so mid.
as you guys, it's day 19. You're beginning to see some shallower water, some shoals, some atolls, very small islands that are more like sandbars than islands. They might have a couple, bits of tropical life, but nothing to sustain anything. You can definitely see that the water begins to get a lot calmer as a lot of these a lot of the environment acts as almost like natural wave breakers to make the waters pretty calm. And in the distance, you begin to see like a rocky texture poking out of the water. And looking down, you see a huge bed of like clams, like giant.
Holy
clams.
fuck, free snacks. Oh my god. We may want to avoid that. Not get the ship all rigged up.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Want any clams though?
If you, what, for food?
Yeah.
I'd be more interested in a pearl.
There we go.
True. They have those, don't they? Yeah.
Oh, do they?
I think, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I think so.
I don't know. I was taking your word for it.
They, I don't know. You want to go find one?
Worst case, I get a snack. So, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you go down and just start eating some clams?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm weighing anchor.
Shell on and everything.
You just You hop off the ship and you make your way underwater. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna like sit on the bow of the ship and just
I'm gonna
watch this
open. I'm
weird
gonna
ass man
open
go
each
swimming.
clam. Look for a pearl. No.
They're big. They're giant clams.
Oh, they are.
Th're giant.
How
clams.
big? How big we talking?
Like
Oh my god,
like
that's
3 or
a
4 feet
meal.
in diameter.
That's like a whole meal. Okay. Yeah.
It's just a bed of giant clams.
I'm gonna open the clam.
Okay.
I'm gonna open a clam.
Make a strength check.
Break out your fork and knife.
Right, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you open the clam. Make a just general luck check.
3.
3. You open a clam and there's clam meat.
I will be taking some of that clam meat. I'm gonna
Eat
take
some clam
Vanderson's
meat.
knife and I'm just gonna shear it off.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't bring the bag.
Nice and salty.
I'm gonna swim with all the clam meat.
I'm also gonna whenever you get back above water, I'm like, you're not putting that in the bag of holding. That's gonna fucking reek.
It'll reek outside of the bag of holding.
Yeah, but I don't want it to like stay in the bag.
It's not gonna reek now. It's perfectly fresh. You
It
just
smells
have
like
to eat it.
fish.
Yeah, it smells like salt water.
I don't want it to smell like fish in the bag of
I'm
holding.
gonna
No, don't give it
Open
me.
the bag of
I'm
holding.
just throwing it upwards onto the ship.
Okay, you put clam meat onto the deck of the
It
ship.
kind of
And then I'm gonna go look at another one.
Everyone in the crew just gather up.
Okay. How much time are you spending?
I'm gonna spend like a half hour clamming.
Okay, does anyone help Jules open
no.
clams?
This is.
I watch him.
He needs something to get off his
Get
mind.
Jet! Get Jet! I want Jet though.
I am again.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
sitting like on like the bow of the ship, like on the railing, just like if I can kick in my feet and watching this weird ass man go
Jet will
clamming.
help you. Do you want Jet to make his own individual luck check, or do you want him to give you advantage?
I want advantage on my luck checks.
Okay, you can have advantage on your luck. I would say you can make 3 more luck checks.
Okay, cool.
One for every 10 minutes.
Alright. So do I just roll the luck checks or
Maybe
I'm a
yeah.
strong ass man.
Maybe sick of
It doesn't
clam.
matter. Just roll.
I'm already.
Yeah.
Listen,
14,
I think I'm already sick of clams, and I haven't even started eating it yet.
12, 18.
18. Okay.
Do I get a pearl?
You spend some time. Unfortunately, you don't find any
God
pearls.
damn it, Captain Jackdaw. Thought he knew his shit.
Shit ton of clam meat though.
We have
Yeah, you have clam meat that will last you for like a week.
Yeah.
We can throw those rations out.
Dump the rations overboard.
Well, the clam will go bad tomorrow if you leave it on the deck in the sun.
Yeah, we cook it all right now.
Yeah.
Do we even have any salt on the ship? I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
you have barrels of salt.
Okay, then I
You
will,
can
I
eat
will
clam
salt
meat
it.
raw
I will
too,
salt
right?
it.
Okay, you start just curing the clam meat.
Yeah,
Okay.
just so it doesn't smell all nasty and gross. But we got some clam meat. That's all that matters.
Okay.
You
I would
eat that
say you
shit raw,
can
too.
add an extra like 4 days worth of rations. I would say.
I'm so helpful.
I'm so proud of you.
So
Okay.
helpful.
I kind of want clams now.
So
Change plans for dinner. We're gonna go get
Fucking
fucking
clam.
seafood.
as you head into the
Hungry.
shallow water, it takes just one more day of travel,
Mm-hmm.
and as you wake up on that day, you approach and you see land on the horizon. You see surprisingly mountainous terrain that almost like immediately stands out. You see thick tropical flora, and most notably black sand beaches. Alright, go ahead and make a history check at that.
That's pretty good. 27.
27. Very easily, you recall, you know a little bit about the Moonshaes, and that this archipelago in particular, and almost all of the Moonshaes, were formed from a lot of like volcanic activity.
Mm-hmm.
This black sand probably indicates that this particular area had a lot of activity a long time ago, and much of that like sort of lava-formed rock has eroded and formed the like black sand beaches today. You see the sea definitely gets a lot more shallow. Jackdaw begins to sort of maneuver around the shallow sandbars, which, you know, some of them even breaching the surface, as you saw previously the day before. And you get closer, and you begin to see, like, movement. You see a large cliff that seems to have been almost eroded inward, like kind of like a cave, but not super far. Like more of like an overhang.
Yeah.
It creates this large open mouth area that houses a like bay within it. Jutting out from the part of the cliff, you see a large sea arch that sort of ends into a smaller island out into the sea, maybe like 50 feet out. It's kind of similar to the Harbor Arm Island that's in Luskin, but it's steeper. As you get closer, you begin to see wooden stakes sticking out of the sandbars, with skulls and skeletons impaled on them. The stark white sun-bleached bone color means they've probably been there for a little while. I mean, the sun is very bright, very prominent and beaming, so it's hard to tell if this has been here for months or a week. But you know, the bones, they are fully decomposed. They are sun-bleached stark white bones, so they have been there for at least a good amount of time, enough for a body to completely decay and decompose. As you close in on the cliff, you can see that within the cave mouth lies the harbor. A dock lines the cliff face, and ships are docked. And you see structures and huts built into the cliff face. You see another story of wooden boards and planks that lie above the harbor, with even smaller buildings connected by rope bridges and ladders. And on the island, connected to the small archway, another small set of docks with a rope bridge that leads over to the main island. Jackdaw begins to slow the boat and anchors.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay. It ain't safe to go any further.
Can we not get off and dock? Are we not allowed, or do we have to?
We gotta stay here. Marlowe raised the flag to Parley, and she nods and walks over and raises a white flag. And you guys wait.
Think they like clams?
You wait about 5 minutes, and you see a ship begin to approach from the harbor. This ship itself is about the same size as the Sword's Grace, but it's much more well-equipped. You see 2 large ballista on each end of the ship with these like barbed-looking harpoons. The hull is painted completely black and almost entirely engraved with lightning bolt patterns. The back of the ship is sporting the name the Storm Lord's Fury. There was a red flag being flown on this ship with a set of black curved devil horns.
What is that?
And you see only... go ahead and make a...
Would I have advantage because I live on a pirate ship?
No, because this would be... You are the only one who can make this check in general, because it's a very high DC.
Mm-hmm. Aw, man.
I will say make a history check.
No,
I
advantage
believe
is
in you.
flat.
Just flat.
I believe in you.
Oh. You should not believe in me. That's a 6.
Listen,
6.
I try.
That's a scary looking flag.
Holy fuck, I bet they don't like clams.
You see 2 individuals on the boat. You see, waiting on the gangplank is a bronze dragonborn individual. You see, standing, not quite Jules' height, but pretty tall. Probably definitely over like 6.5 feet tall. You see no horns, but these scarred bronze scales covered in black tattoos. He's not wearing a shirt, but he has like, in this like arm length gladiator's like manica made of like this heavy dark metal all the way down his arm. He's got these heavy leather boots and just simple pants with this like leather belt that has a belt buckle with a symbol on it that has 3 lightning bolts. These deep blue eyes, tendrils of like hair full of like metal rings and just bits in it. And you see he on his like sort of like webbed ears, you see a single large like crocodile tooth piercing like an industrial bar that's just being held there.
That's really badass.
On his like shoulder that he's holding is this heavy warhammer, but on the tip of the warhammer is a cannonball wrapped in iron spikes.
Oh my god, he's got a what's her face from Walking Dead.
Lucille?
Yeah. He's got a Lucille.
And you see at the wheel of the ship. Hold on. Before we do that, let's get some.
David, is it her?
Who?
Average.
No, it's
Aww.
It's not efforts.
not. Let's get the Pirate Isle music going. You see at the helm of the ship, at the wheel of the vessel, you see a sea elf man. Thin, but like a muscular build, standing slightly above average in height. It is just like you've seen this a little bit with Azura, but sea elves in like just compared to other elves in general, they're almost like I don't want to say uncanny, but almost like elongated from their time in the water. They have these like muscular builds, typically a little bit taller, a little bit leaner, but a little bit stronger. You definitely get the sense that this is a water going individual for sure. You see like ocean blue skin, pointed ears, shoulder length like dark blue hair, almost black, adorned with like a couple braids in there. He wears this like black collared sleeveless tunic with a dark green undershirt and his sleeves folded up like he's constantly working. He carries a heavy stone maul that is on his back, and the only like armor he's wearing are these like black leather bracers. And he pulls the ship up. You see the ship butts up against the sword's grace and the gangplank is thrown, and the dragonborn individual walks over and jumps down with a thud onto your ship, his large cannonball warhammer in hand. He looks over to each of you and just grins, and then looks at Jackdaw. You wish to parley? What's your business in Westhaven? Refuge. We have reason to believe that there might be some unsavory individuals on our tail. Neverwinter guard individuals, to be exact. You all were the cause of what happened in Luskin?
Aye.
This should be fun. Follow us in. Can't dock in the harbour until you're welcomed in by the Dread Prince himself. You'll dock at one of the 3 docks attached to the archway and walk your way over. Mirek, take us to the outer docks. You see, like, the sea elf just nods, and the dragonborn removes the gangplank, heads over to the ship, and he, like ushers you on to, like, follow. You see Jackdaw is visibly, like, you see beads of sweat pooling on his forehead, and not just from the heat. He is extremely nervous. And he takes the helm and begins to follow them in.
Is everything good, Cap?
This is a dangerous place.
Okay.
These people are the best of the best
At being the worst?
at being the worst. Yeah.
I know the type.
I've heard a lot of things about this place. It used to be... I don't know. Let's just get into port.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
You said it was a dragonborn, a sea elf, and what was the last one?
Just those two.
Oh, just the two?
Just the two.
Oh, just the two. Damn.
Just a dragonborn and a sea elf.
Mm-hmm.
You see the sea elf begins to...
Which is weird.
to take the wheel and bring you guys over, and you follow into dock. And you dock at one of the 3 docks that are like around the archway. I've got a map for you that you can see.
Ooh.
Because it's a very small area, it's a lot more reasonable for you guys to have an idea of what is...
Okay. So obviously this isn't the Tide Maiden because one, we have the name. It's just funny how there's a dragonborn and a sea elf on the Tide Maiden as well.
This is what it looks like. So this is like all, like the dotted line shows overhang. This is all overhang. So it's built within the mountain. And all these buildings are built within the mountain. This is an archway, that like a sea arch that kind of goes like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the outer docks are. And you'll take this rope bridge over to the main dock.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
And we can take a picture of that and put it on the... Oh, you already did. Well, you can take a better picture.
No, I got a picture, yeah.
Yeah, I just really like taking pictures of whenever they would draw something tiny and shitty. And
Professor David.
As you make your way to the 3 docks around the arch, you'll see at the end of the dock there is a series of like wooden stairs that lead up to this rope bridge that crosses over the main dock area is like 40 feet in the air. Like you take these like sets of stairs and ladders. It's almost like next to the archway itself, and then it heads back down onto the other docks to leave room for like ships to pass through here if need be. Smaller ships, but you know, they think of everything. And much like the water before, you see it's extremely calm. Like if there wasn't any wind or ships leaving the harbor, it would probably be like glassy, flat. All of these shoals and sandbars surrounding, again, acting as like these natural wave breaks. And as you cross the rope, you make your way up and cross the rope bridge. It is a little bit scary because, again, 40 feet up in the air, down to the water below. You see that like the materials aren't meant for long-term use. You know, it's hemp rope and bits of scrap wood, but the craftsmanship is done well. It's not like ramshackle by any means as like what you would expect from a rope bridge. It's built to last with the limited resources that they have. So whoever is building this infrastructure of this settlement cares about it at least lasting as long as the materials can withstand it. You see, as you come down into the actual harbor, you see the Dragonborn waiting for you, as the sea elf is busy trying to like tie the ship to one of the posts. Follow me, and he begins to walk. The town here is quite lively. You see all manner of folk, pirates, brigands alike. Unlike Luskan, however, the town is a little bit more calm. People are busy. They're doing what they need to do, coming and going, living their lives, but living their lives how they want to. You rarely see a person without, like, a drink in their hand or a surplus of weapons on their hilts. But there isn't, like, a fear of, like, authority here. People are just existing. A place of true freedom, where the disreputable are reputable. As the Dragonborn takes you around the docks, there are several buildings built into the wall of the mountain that stand out. Immediately to your right, as you make your way down onto the docks, is a very, very large, like, building built into the wall, called the Drowned Mariner Inn and Tavern. Probably the largest building here, sporting 2 stories of floor, and rightfully so. It seems to be the only tavern here. Additionally, a smaller shop next to the tavern named Another Man's Treasure. It's about that now that you guess where you're going. You see a large ship. You see it's a sailing ship of a sleek design made of like dark wood and bronze trimming. It has large crimson sails with the center one sporting that familiar black pair of devil's horns. And it is labeled the Tide Maiden. On the way, there's another establishment called the Leviathan. The entranceway is set within the back of a giant open-mouthed skull, reminiscent of a turtle's, but monstrous looking, and with the addition of large, sharp teeth, accompanying the recognizable beak. Alright, you can make a history check for me. Actually, you all can.
Oh, yippee.
Wagon turtle?
I assume so.
16.
19.
12.
19. You two recognize that
Actually,
looks like the skull of a very large dragon turtle.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's really cool.
You see this Dragonborn takes you onto the ship, the Tide Maiden itself, and leads them to a door on the main desk, outside of which, like, is a hallway that leads to 2 rooms. Or main deck, sorry. I'm losing my words.
Mind?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the left and the right is... I'm going to start over. I lost where I was. He leads you onto the main deck to a door at the back, of, like on the stern, which inside is a hallway that leads to 2 rooms on the left and right and 1 at the back. It's similar to the Dagger's Justice, only it has 2 less rooms on either side. And he sits and he waits at the door with his arms crossed. You can hear sounds of what seem like arguing on the other side. And he's just waiting.
I'll also wait.
Listen without listening?
Perception check.
This feels like a good place not to say anything.
That's cocked. Beautiful. That's a 22.
22.
No, 23.
23. Okay. So, you hear what sounds like mostly a feminine voice, but you hear a masculine voice. You can't hear any words. But you see the Dragonborn, like, look at you. Like, he knows what you're doing. Like, he knows you're listening.
Okay.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He just knows.
I'm just curious.
And he looks at you and he just says,
The Dread Prince will see you when he's ready. He is currently dealing with other business. And you wait a few minutes, and the arguing stops. The door swings open in frustration, and in the doorway is a familiar face. You see a tall, air genasi visage of Electra Belstrad. Oh, for the love of the gods.
Howdy.
Just my fucking luck.
You're
Come
back.
on, let's put the pieces together, shall we? She ushers you in to follow her.
Okay, well, Nimbus will be relieved.
As you walk in, the room is candlelit and smells strongly of cedar wood. Electra walks over to face two individuals, one at a desk with his feet up, fiddling with a dagger. You see a, lithe and slightly tall tiefling man. You see dark charcoal gray skin with lighter gray curved back horns. He's got these blood red eyes with an eye patch over his left that is very elegantly embroidered with gold. He has shoulder length black hair tied up in the back out of his face like the Geralt of Rivia classic. This perpetual 5 o'clock shadow. His ears are full of piercings that don't seem to have any pattern. Probably a collection of things that he's gathered along his journeys. You see he's got this opened, very pompous, opened white swashbuckler shirt and these black pants. He's got this gnarled cutlass at his side, and his torso is covered in tattoos. Some are very well done and intricate, and the others definitely look like they were done by a drunkard on a ship, a rocking ship, if that. And right in his front, holstered across his body, is a 3-barreled flintlock. And in the back, sort of standing behind him with one leg in the wall and her arms crossed, you see another tiefling individual. White skin with long ashen hair and gray horns that follow the shape of her head and draw back and point upwards. Her hair is pulled into 2 braids that are sort of tight and pulled down. They're slightly undone in the front that leaves a little bit to hang and frame the face. Definitely these braids were done a couple weeks ago and it's just been left. You see a very deep blue right eye and a milky white left eye that is almost completely glazed over and is accompanied by a large nasty scar that starts towards the hairline, goes through the eye and all the way down across the larynx.
Oh, they're matching.
Are you sure it's a service weapon?
Very classic, white swashbuckler shirt, studded brown leather, belt. These knee-high leather boots with these steel toes that have small spikes on them. Not super tall, but she's got a short sword sheathed and a heavy steel bracer on one arm that is chipped and battle-worn. And you see Electra walk up. Well, look familiar? Your employees that you so conveniently forgot? Your little jobs have gone too far this time. You give me no warning, nothing to go off of. You don't even tell me when I'm supposed to help, and I'm supposed to... Now I'm a fugitive of the Neverwinter Guard. I said I would help you. I never signed up to be a pirate. You see this tiefling man stick the knife into the desk and stand up quietly and begins to slowly walk in front of the desk, not keeping his eyes off of Electra. And her face immediately shifts from frustration to oh shit. I hate to break it to you, darling, but you're already a pirate. And these 3, whoever they are, I've never seen them before. So, how would you like to go about unraveling your lie? There's no need for it, He looks over to you all. You 3, come here. And leave, Blackjack. But you see the Dragonborn look. Captain, Laxus, go! And he immediately was yes, Captain. Oh shit, a parent used my first name. And
What was his name?
Blackjack was what he called him, and then Laxus.
Okay.
Laxis. The tiefling man slowly walks over and staring you all down in a way that's not dissimilar to the way Imlerith did. But through different methods. You probably reckon Imlerith was most likely using some sort of magic to aid his, like, insight against you.
Mm-hmm.
This individual is relying purely on skill and experience, which is objectively scarier. You were the three who sank the dagger's justice? My colleague here seems to believe that I was behind this when I clearly wasn't. We've never had the pleasure of meeting. You need to tell me every detail of what job you were hired for and by whom.
We didn't sink shit. It was fire raining from the sky.
May I mention now, it's your best interest not to lie.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
That one's true.
We were
I know.
robbers, not casting fireballs.
And then everybody else seemed to join in on the fun. Everyone else from Luskin.
You see Electra perk up. Corsair, I'm not lying. What would I have a reason to lie? And you see he looks. See, that's the thing is that you... And he stops. Don't. You're not lying. Okay, this suddenly got a little bit more interesting. Who were you hired by?
And Lorith the Grey.
Arcane Brotherhood.
Arcane Brotherhood.
Arcane Brotherhood.
To do what, exactly?
Take an artifact.
Take an artifact. Do you still have it?
No.
No, it's in his possession.
Shit.
What did you call it?
The Ruined Sun. Orb of the Ruined Sun.
Well, that means nothing to me, but it sounds expensive. So I'm
It looked expensive.
saddened that it is not with us.
It looked magical.
Well, that's intriguing. Electra, do you care to comment on this? I don't know how I'm supposed to comment. You talk to me. I did no such thing. I was not in Luskin. And she is, like, confused. Like, her brain is, like, struggling to understand, like, this, I was hired by you for this job. And she's just sitting there in silence. And he also looks very confused.
Magical disguises are a thing.
Yes, I was thinking that.
But what's more concerning is that to be convincing enough to know details about, I kind of like glance at both of them, your history
Just glares at you.
You're gonna get
is
your ass
a
kicked.
little concerning. Not just the magical disguise, to be convincing enough is the scary part.
Because he would have to know who I was.
And then have to know, glancing again, personal details.
Electra is a double agent of mine.
I've gathered.
This place used to be filled with spies, and I either rooted them out or turned them over to my side. Electra was one that stayed. That is the history there.
Glancing again.
I was like, I ain't believing that.
So you were hired by this Imlerith the Grey
Mm.
to steal this artifact
Yes.
and get paid.
Yeah.
Did he say anything about Electra?
He said that there would be somebody on the ship on the inside acting as a double agent.
But did not give any other details.
Clearly had spoken to her before he spoke to you all.
Indeed.
Yes.
Somehow he knew this information and set up this lie to get Electra on board, and then decided he didn't need to use a disguise because he doesn't know who you are. He could get you to trust him with money.
Well, trust is a strong word. Get us to work with him for money. And also
There's a
the
lot
fact
of
that
things I've
he's-
done for money.
And also the fact that he doesn't seem like the type you say no to.
You were in Luskin. I reckon there's a lot of things you would have done for money as well, including steal from one of the largest warships in Neverwinter.
Yeah, we were. I was thinking.
I've done a lot.
I
But here's a
want
question,
to
was
take
it all for naught?
What do you mean?
What did you make?
Oh,
300 gold each.
oh, well, I was gonna say it's rude to ask someone's salary.
We're in Westhaven. Things are different here. There's rules. I run this like a You joined a pirate crew, no?
Yes. Yeah.
So you're familiar with the fact that we run on a code
Yes.
that you pledged to follow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Similar here. Most of them are the same. There's no stealing, no conflict. There's a reason why we chun the bay. Do you understand where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see my friends out in the shoals?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, those are people who broke the rules. It's been a long time. I don't do that much anymore. It's tiring. Just send somebody out there, put the spike in. Sometimes they fall over, you have to lift them back up. It's ridiculous. But the point is, they're a warning for people who live here and who decide to show up. So, follow the rules and we should be fine. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you're planning on staying, which I assume you are because you are hiding from the largest army on the Sword Coast.
How long does this refuge last?
How long do you want to stay? It's an open invitation. You can stay here as long as you like, as long as you follow the rules. You've proven yourselves capable enough, I would say. I mean, you stole something successfully and got paid for it from the largest warship in Neverwinter. That's not something to be... it's not something small.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
I would have asked for more, but that's besides the point.
We weren't in a position to negotiate. He threatened multiple times, like if we didn't agree or went against him, he'd kill us and raise us back to life with just enough consciousness to feel pain.
Experiments.
An experiment on
That's
us.
kind of what confuses
So,
me.
That's a really good tactic.
it is
It
good.
is.
Yeah, it did not make us ask higher at all.
I mean,
So,
you.
jot that one down for your rule books.
I mean,
Well, I can't do such a thing. If he can, good for him.
I mean, I don't know that much about magic, but you seem to be focused on one kind of expertise, right?
Typically, you dedicate yourself to one school
Yeah, he's a
or
necromancer.
one practice. He was a necromancer.
So you didn't really seem the illusory type.
I mean, you
No.
could theoretically learn
You could.
any spell.
But is he?
Really?
Mhm.
How are you people not unstoppable?
Well, I'm not a wizard.
I'm not at that level. And even then, I don't dedicate myself to one school.
That's what I'm saying. This is why I hit things.
Sorry, where are my manners? I'm Corsair. I'm the Dread Prince of Pandera.
Arya.
Arya,
Yeah.
Jules.
Jules,
Hollow.
good to meet your acquaintance. This behind me is Vice. She's my first mate. She's, you'll like her. Well, then it's settled. I'll have our, carpenters take your ship to the shipyard for repairs. I don't know how long it will take, but I heard you, it was not looking very good.
No.
We barely made it out of there. But we made it out of there. That's what matters.
Well then, relax. Enjoy yourself. Go shopping. I don't care. Do as you please.
Do we still have the clam on there? Do we want to offer that as
Oh
well?
my god.
We never let it go. I'll turn to Electra. Your brother was worried that you might have perished. You might want to speak with him. He's part of our crew.
Oh, for the love of gods. Really? Nimbus?
Mm-hmm.
He's quite a
That's the
skilled
only
navigator.
one stupid enough to be a fucking pirate. Okay.
Well, now you are too.
Runs in the family, I see.
Apparently so.
Vice, take them around, will you? Give them a tour of this place. She nods and heads over to you all. Electra, stay a minute, will you? And the tiefling ushers you to follow her out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do so?
Yeah.
Okay. And you make your way out of the room and shut the door. What would you like to do?
I guess, do we want to check out some shops first? That sounds interesting.
You feel a presence enter your mind. Like something, like it feels like your conscience enters all of your minds, actually, just surrounding, like something alien. What shop would you like to go to? And you see the tiefling
look
look
over
at
at
you
her.
all.
Girl.
What?
I look at Vice and I go, girl.
God damn. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Yes, more. You got any magic shops here?
You feel like the presence remain. There's a couple.
You got some cool shit.
Sorry, I should have asked first.
It was just a little surprising.
Yeah.
Surprise us.
It's not the first time.
I don't necessarily have conventional means of communicating. And she points to the big scar that is across her throat.
Yeah. You know,
Magic is weird.
I'm glad this works for you.
Twinsies. Anyway.
Oh my god, twins!
Girl, me too, except I got luckier.
Well, I mean, I can talk, but I'm also dead.
Yeah.
That was Emily who said that last bit.
Bro can't ever eat mac and cheese again without
Come
vomiting.
on, I'll take you around. And you guys essentially have the freedom to explore Westhaven. You can go to, you saw an establishment called the Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
You saw a shop called Another Man's Treasures, the Drowned Mariner Inn and Tavern.
Is Leviathan like a pub? Or what is it?
You're not sure what the Leviathan is, actually.
Okay.
And you saw there was a couple other you see as you exit the Tide Main, it's kind of in a central area to the point where you can see the other side of the dock where you didn't see. You see a large, what looks to be a forge, kind of like open concept building with these like large stone pillars, and you see a individual. You can't really tell who they are from the distance, but definitely on the shorter side, hammering away at something. You see off the Tide Main, you see a smaller shop, kind of a similar size of like the Another Man's Treasure shop, called the Weaver's Arms.
Get Jules a gun.
Past the smithy, you see a large open kind of tent. It's like a very, what's the word?
Is it like one of those Christmas tree tents in
Pavilion.
Home Depot?
No,
Pagoda.
it's a pavilion, but like shopping,
Yeah.
and it's like
Bazaar.
Plaza?
a bazaar. Yeah, very similar to like a bazaar. And it looks like a lot of like black market goods.
Ooh.
But that's what you see.
Just gonna have a field day here.
I kind of want to see what the Leviathan is.
Me too.
I'm curious. Let's do it.
Big fuck ass skull.
Okay.
Yeah. It must have been an old dragon turtle.
What's a dragon?
You walk over the Leviathan, and you feel that presence into your mind again. I'm not going to say this every single time, but she's speaking telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to go to the Leviathan?
Well, what is it?
It's a giant skull. It looks interesting.
Do you have money? It's a gambling den.
Dude, no, you should not have said that in front of her.
I do have money.
Hey, can I have my money back
willing to
before
lose
you
it?
go there?
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, I forgot that you gave me some. Yeah, take your money back.
I don't want you to gamble it away.
Yeah, no. I wrote it down in my book. I didn't add it to my
Are
inventory.
you willing to lose it?
Why not?
God.
I mean, you can. I'm not allowed in there
Why?
because I can cheat.
Oh. Yeah, that'd do it. Oh my god, wait. No, never mind.
Have you never cheated before?
Well, I have.
Oh, I was gonna
just
say.
through normal means, not
What's
telepathic means.
What's the rules on cheating here in the Pirate Islands? Is this
I feel
similar
like-
to that Pirate Cove?
I feel
code
like
where
gambling means all rules go out the window.
Cheating leads to theft.
Okay, so that's
And that
skewer
leads
you
to
and
that.
put you out in the
Cheating.
water.
Listen, we all do the same thing for a living. It's
Yeah.
not fun to cheat with people who know you're cheating.
Yeah.
There's no sport in it.
That's fair.
You steal from people who are
then at that point, I feel like the game becomes, can you spot the other person cheating? And that sounds fun to me personally.
well, that's what there's a game for.
Oh, you're right.
Serpent's Bluff. There's a game in it that's specifically meant for that.
Cool.
But yeah, I kind of have ways of telling if people are lying or not.
So I know you're talking to us in your head, but can you also see what's in our head?
No, I can't see what's in
Okay.
your head.
Okay.
I can just tell if you're lying.
Oh, okay.
My favorite color is red.
No.
Are you lying?
That's what you just said.
No.
The
Yeah.
DM is asking.
Bro, you are
Yeah.
blurple.
You think her favorite color is her own skin color?
I don't know, she's blurple.
My favorite color isn't paper white because I don't go outside. Come on, man.
It is her whole
Are you
aesthetic.
trying to test me?
Yes.
You're lying.
She's good.
What's your name?
Arya.
That's the truth.
No.
That's pretty cool.
Where'd I get this from?
Okay, well, she can tell if you're lying. She's not all knowing.
So what do you want to do? You want to go in the lot? I mean, I'll walk in with you. I just can't play.
Listen, if you want to go shopping first, we can also go shopping first.
I feel like we should see what we should spend our money on before you lose it.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about my gambling debts. You probably do at this point. It's
You
been a while.
died because of them. I can gather.
I was curious about the Leviathan because I didn't know what it is. Now I know what it is. So I'm not
I'm
as
even more
interested.
curious now.
I say
you
we
can go peruse around. You can go walk inside, meet the owner, and then leave.
That sounds
Whatever.
good.
You got time.
Yeah, that sounds.
Another Man's Treasure also looks interesting.
I'm down.
I like the name of it.
It's a good
Go there
name.
first. It's a very good name.
Sure.
There's a great shop in Buskin called Bits and Bobs.
Never heard of
I
it.
hate Bob's.
That's not a lie,
You
by the way.
you don't know him, so I do.
Hold on. Wait a sec. Nope. Yeah, never heard of it.
Bits is great.
Go
Bob's
shopping
is a little
first.
scary.
Yes.
You
Figure
can't
it out.
tell with
See where
old
the night
people
takes us.
sometimes. Really can't.
He looked so mad when Bits gave me a discount. It was awesome.
Okay. So you make your way to Another Man's Treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's next to the big, like, tavern. It's a very small shop, and you see as you walk inside, it's a candlelit room, very elegantly decorated with almost like aristocratic decor that doesn't seem to match any particular piece in the room. Probably likely all stolen. There's a simple desk that runs the length of the room and shelves with a few books, trinkets, scrolls, spell components on them. And there's a door to the back that leads to what seems to be a back room.
Backrooms.
And you hear, oh shit, and you see just a flash come from the back room. Oh, so that's what that does. And you see, like, opening the door. Oh, I didn't know I had customers.
What does what do?
What?
What does what do?
So we'll get to that. You see a like an average height, like, human woman with, like, pale skin, very dark, like, slightly wavy black hair to her shoulders, these, like, deep yellow eyes. She has a large scar, like, across her cheek, and this small black, like, tattoo under her left eye of a key. She wears this dark black and gray, like, leather, like, armor, and has a dark purple cowl that currently is, like, pulled down, that's resting on her neck. This, and she holds a ring. As you look at it, it's a, like, thick silver band that has these, like, purple and bluish gems, and in the center, a large square gem that almost looks like a galaxy on it.
Ooh.
You looking to buy? You looking to buy?
Maybe. If not that, then something.
How much
maybe.
and what is it?
How much and what does it do?
Probably out of your budget.
Absolutely.
What are you looking for? I got a lot of things. I can pull things out. You want me to pull things out the
I'm
shelves?
kinda-
Mostly
just
just
kinda
curious.
browsing.
Yeah, just browsing.
All right.
See
And
what
she
you got.
begins to
Yeah,
pull things
right.
off the shelf. First off, what's your budget?
I
Cheap.
personally have 130 gold. 34 gold, if that helps.
I've got
She
about
begins to
30.
put things back onto the shelf.
I've got about
That's just me personally, though. It's not pulled
I've,
together.
I've got about 350.
200.
Well, he might be able to pull together and buy something. Listen, this stuff ain't cheap.
I can tell.
I doubt it, yeah, but you know.
She begins to pull things off the shelf. I'm just going to read what she has in stock.
Mhm.
Nice.
She has 4 spell scrolls. She has a spell scroll of Comprehend Languages, Blink, Stone Shape,
You're too fast.
and Animate Dead.
Aw, I could have used that.
No, you could not. That is one that makes zombies.
Think animate
It does,
dead.
it does not raise dead, it animates them.
Stone shape was the last one?
Yep.
Okay.
She pulls out a small box, like a ring box, and opens, and there's a variety of rings. You see a, what she was pointing to earlier, a ring of shooting stars.
Oh, I love that
a ring of X-ray vision,
Ooh.
a ring of evasion,
Ooh.
Ooh.
a ring of swimming,
Oh, I got that.
and a ring of mind shielding.
Ooh, I wonder if someone's in it.
That'd be cool.
Additionally,
Damn, only Vandrus was wearing that when he died.
You know, right?
additionally, she has a bag of holding.
A what?
A bag of holding.
Oh.
A dagger of warning.
+1?
A dagger of warning is
It's just flat?
Is not a +1.
Oh.
It's a dagger of warning. Those other things. And a potion of speed, 3 potions of healing, and 2 potions of greater healing.
And 3 of greater as well?
Correct.
Grabbing the bag of holding and putting it in Hollow's bag of holding. Killing everyone, ending the campaign.
That's it?
All right, what are we looking at? And she pulls out. I've got some rings. I've got. She puts a book back on the shelf. It's out of your price range. I got potions. I've got a dagger. I've got some spell scrolls. If you're the wizarding type, I can already tell you are. So I can't use my normal sales tactics. That's fine.
What do you usually do? I'm curious. Just as,
I usually sell things to people that are
like
I claim they're magical or not.
That's kind of funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Listen.
They
Well,
lied to you
see-
first.
Well,
Do you say
Listen-
that they're magical?
listen. Of course I do.
Yeah,
I don't. When I sold the wizarding cloak, that would make, I forgot his name, a wizard. You should have seen the smile on his face. It was so worth it. And the 1,200 gold I got was even more worth it.
Is he still out there trying to cast spells?
Probably, I don't know.
He's probably dead.
Oh, look! I got swindled by a thief. What did you expect? I mean, come on. You walked in here. Listen, I already told you I can't swindle you. Whatever, because you're gonna know probably exactly what all these do. But I know what they do too, so I can sell them for you for a fair price.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Vice. Is she lying, Vice?
13.
13. Telling the truth, of course. Vice just looks to you all. Like it's a nod of no and a nod of also disappointment.
How much is that ring of swimming that you mentioned? I'm curious.
The ring of swimming,
Yes.
500 GP.
I can just do that.
Listen, if you want to do some sort of package deal, I may be able to make a discount.
What about the dagger?
Dagger of warning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cheap one, only 200.
Are the healing potions standard price?
Yep.
Okay.
hard to swindle
Normal
with.
healing potions are 50. Potions of greater are 100.
Okay.
If you come across some real funds, I got something real interesting. And she pulls out this book, this like dark leather bound book that has a like, God. I should know this. It's the image of like the Leonardo da Vinci like perfection human like in the circle.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah,
The
I
guy
forgot
who's
what it's called.
The
T-posing.
Ventruvian man.
Yes, I forgot what it's called.
No, I think it's called the guy who's T-posing.
This, it's a manual of bodily health.
Oh.
It gives you a +2 Constitution.
Period. No, it doesn't.
This-
goes over max.
It is expensive, and she puts it back on the
Yes,
shelf.
absolutely. That's
Just out of curiosity, what's the number?
8,100 gold.
Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, who's that?
I mean, a lot of this stuff is expensive here.
Yeah.
I had to go into a lot of expensive homes
hey.
to steal it all.
I was gonna say I'm with you, and then you said that. I was gonna say
I'm
I'm
still
with
with
you.
you.
I understand. You have some good things here.
I'm still with her.
Does the ring of mind shielding, does that block against Vice?
That's so mean.
I don't know. Who's Vice? Oh, that Vice! And she notices Vice in the corner and just like waves at her. Hey, Vice.
Quickly slips on the ring.
Maybe.
That's-
Maybe. I don't know.
That's kind of
It's possible.
pretty funny.
I haven't tried. Maybe I will.
Why don't you give her the idea?
I don't know. I was just being funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm Laverna, by the way. Laverna Madeir. I've never seen you guys here before.
We're
No.
new.
Damn. If only you weren't a wizard, I could have swindled you all. Whatever.
I get swindled easily.
Very easily.
You noted.
For the longest time, he was taking 60%.
That's a lot.
He's still convinced that it's a lot.
60 is a big number.
Oh boy. And she gets this like grin on her face.
You can't do anything.
Well,
your brother died.
let's see. I've got immediately using it for your benefit.
Oh my god!
Let's see.
This is what you would have wanted.
What are you interested in any spell scrolls?
What was comprehend languages? I was mildly interested in that one.
Yep.
Good spell. You can learn it.
80 GP.
I could personally afford that.
I've also got spell components if you need them.
Yeah. Do you also have means of copying that?
Yeah, I've got paper and ink if you need it.
Okay.
Here's another question. Are you getting another level of Warlock?
Yes.
What invocations are you planning on getting?
I was thinking. I don't even know at this rate.
Because you could do
Eldritch Mind is the advantage on
concentration,
which is good.
But have you cast any concentration spells
Not
yet?
at the moment, but
Yeah.
like here's the thing: is like when I hit later spells,
Yeah,
like I
that's-
have Blur now. I want to keep Blur up.
Okay. Yeah.
And especially when I start getting like more later spells, there are going to be spells that I want to keep concentrating on. And then the other one is like kind of free at the moment. I was thinking of taking Armor of Shadows just so I don't have to
Use the spell slot and prepare
constantly
it every day.
yeah. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would still even just be good to have because it's a
ritual spell.
It's a ritual spell,
Mm-hmm.
and you know if I take Eldritch, what is it? It's
Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Then like you know I can just do it whenever,
Mhm.
and then when I'm done with it, I can just swap it out.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. I think comprehend languages is a good spell to have.
Mhm.
I think especially as as a wizard, you should really be trying to grab any ritual spell you can.
Yeah. It's ADG is also pretty good.
ADG is
it's
pretty good.
only double digits.
Yeah. And then
Is that a good price?
Make an insight check.
or bits and well, I guess they're different, but
18.
Yeah, it's actually a good price.
Okay, nice.
I don't
First
think
level spells tend to be between, like, depending on the usefulness of the spell, between like 50 and 100 GP.
Yeah.
Comprehend languages is a common spell, but it's a very useful one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
It's on the slightly higher.
the evasive ring thing?
Yeah.
What's it do?
It makes you it makes your reflexes very, very quick in times where you may need it. So like you're falling off a ship. You're sort of I don't know, it's hard to describe. Your brain slows down and you're able to like adjust your footing. Or you're trying to get out of the way of like I don't know, a dragon's breath. You're able to duck out of the way easier.
Alright, I can do that.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Ring of Evasion, I'll just tell you.
Advantage on dex?
Nope.
No, you can when you fail, you can use your reaction to just succeed.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
3 charges, 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
Is it one of those things where it's like if you expend them all, it crumbles or something?
Nope.
That's not bad.
How much was that one?
That one is 1800.
I'm a little interested in the dagger.
Yeah. That's pretty
Yeah.
solid.
So the Dagger
if
Warning
I-
gives you advantage on initiative rolls.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by anything, something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, not gonna lie.
I've been surprised a couple too many times.
Yeah. You're in a very
I'm not the dagger type, but I'm willing to contribute to that if you need.
It is attunement,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also just while it's on your person.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tune to it and have it on your person, and
just
it just
not
be
actually
like
fight with a dagger.
be a little like
Yeah.
alarm.
Mm-hmm. I
um,
also give the mini a dagger.
if I spend 130 gold, then I can buy comprehend languages and the paper and ink to deal with it, to like
Didn't
copy
you?
it. I would be left with 4 gold.
Oh,
I can give you more.
There you go.
how? What spell was it that was cast on Vanders? What?
Gentle
was it?
repose.
Gentle repose,
How
that's-
much ink and stuff for that?
That is way above my pay grade.
That's
Well,
on-
no,
that's-
for Iris.
Oh.
It's only a second level spell.
So how much money would
Is
that
it?
be?
Yeah,
That would be.
I'm pretty sure. Or
That would be
third.
100
Just
gold
her
for
post
her.
is a second level spell.
Yeah, I do second.
Because that's a necromancy spell.
Correct.
So, and she's a divination wizard, so it'd be 100 gold for her.
I'll get that for Iris.
Okay. Well, before you do that, I'm going to roll a percentage if it's something that she has access to, like within books that she has taken.
Okay.
She might not have access to the
Okay.
spell,
So do you still?
and she does.
I mean, do you still need it?
Just in case something happens to any of us,
Okay.
I think it might not be a bad.
Especially out on the water, it's not a bad idea.
I'll
We just need to keep Iris
buy that
around.
much. I'll buy that much. In
We just
for,
have to hope that it's not Iris.
For
It's the
Iris.
one dead.
And if you need any more to afford the dagger, I can spot you that.
I have gold.
I'll spend 100 on the paper and ink for Iris.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy that scroll from you, and I'll need some paper and ink for that.
Got it. And she heads.
And you just got for a package deal, on the spell and the
True.
paper and ink.
Anything for that? It's a lot of paper and ink.
Are you buying anything else?
Well, he's buying more paper and ink, and I'm looking at the dagger. And maybe a healing potion.
Tell you what, if you buy the dagger, I'll be willing to make a deal.
Okay.
I'll take make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I use that shit for real.
13.
13.
Lucky number.
I'll take 10 gold off each purchase.
Off each purchase?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Give myself 10.
Yours is combined. Not 10 gold off the paper and 10 gold off the thing.
Yeah, just
10
10
gold
gold
off
flat
the
for
one.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
10 gold off your paper.
Thank you.
10 gold off your dagger. If you
I would love that dagger.
Alright.
If I also get a healing potion, will you take 10 gold off of that?
Nope. What if it's a separate?
We already made the deal.
What if it's a separate transaction?
Well, I did, to be fair, I did tell you that I was also looking at the healing potion.
What
Did
if,
you?
what if we
I
give?
did. I forgot.
What if
So
we give
sad.
Vice?
You
the-
should really get it looked at.
Yeah.
Your memory issues?
Do you accept
What if
rat
we
pay?
give Vice the money to buy it and Vice buys it as a separate transaction as part of our deal? I like advice.
She's just looking confused.
I'll give you 5 off the healing potion. These are base price. I'm already losing money on it. Well, I'm not losing anything. I'm gaining everything because I stole it.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
earning customer loyalty.
Fair.
I'll take one basic bitch healing potion.
Alright.
That means you're coming back if we're gaining customers.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
All right, I'll hold you to that.
You run a great shop here. I'm very interested in that ring of swimming. I just don't have the money for it.
It's 500 GP.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Is it only?
There's also the ring of mind shielding.
How much is that?
That one.
You
That's cool.
want to be hidden from this asshole. 460.
That's kind of cool. Oh, what does that do again? It's
Ring of mind shielding.
yeah. Is it like
Um,
advantage on certain?
So you're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're aligned, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible, and you can use another action to make it visible until you remove the ring or until you die. If you die while entering the ring, your soul enters it unless it already houses a soul. You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. A wearer cannot prevent the telepathic communication.
Does she know all of that about the ring?
Yeah. She's a thief rogue.
Is there anybody inside of that
No.
already?
Inside check.
Sure, we can do that.
Natural 20.
She's lying.
We have to get it now. We have to get it now.
I just look over and just go, no. Shake my head.
We have to get it now. There's gotta be. Oh. Friend included. Going in my notes.
We could also use that for leverage later if we want to buy it.
For
Be
what?
like,
Oh.
leverage, like, well, part of it's already being used.
That's so true.
You got anything to sell?
Yeesh.
I'm not really sure.
Not really. Oh, I gotta get rid of the shark tooth dagger. It's with my dead brother.
have a necklace of prayer beads. I don't know if you're interested.
Necklace of prayer beads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Maybe. What does it do?
Bless-
You should just give it to me. I'll figure it out.
No,
No.
I know already.
Do you?
Yes.
We were just talking about how she's
We're
a
just
wizard.
talking about how I'm a wizard.
Okay.
I have Identify. I use it. Let me know if you need help identifying things.
I don't need magic to do that.
Oh,
All right.
just kiss already. Goddamn.
Which ones were? It was the bless on a bonus
was-
action.
yeah.
2 bless,
Two
1
blessed
greater
and a
restoration.
greater restoration. Cleric, druid, paladin, right?
Cleric, druid,
Yep.
paladin. 2 bless on a bonus action, and then a lesser restoration.
Greater.
Greater restoration.
Greater
It was a
restoration.
greater. Oh,
Greater restoration.
fuck.
Yeah.
Jules has no idea he's gonna be a paladin yet, so can't say shit.
What price are you thinking? It's not good enough. I'll just keep it on me. I can try to steal it later if you want.
No. I could. I'll buy it. I'm fair.
Yeah, there's no stealing here, remember?
Yeah, I don't steal from here.
And the second we leave here,
Fair
I
game.
don't steal in Westhaven. All my business is mostly done in Waterdeep or Neverwinter.
oh really? Okay.
I'll give you 1,500 for it.
A hollow from like behind her, just going, nodding very much, mouthing yes, yeah.
This is
We
gonna have to
could,
be.
we could get the mind shielding. You could get your ring of swimming. I don't really give a fuck about the mind shielding. I just think it's funny.
Or we could do some sort of trade.
Some
If you're
sort of-
looking to buy some more things.
Some
What is,
sort of
what is
trade.
that at? Let's there's other.
What's about? So it was 500 for swimming. It was 460 for the
Yeah.
mind shielding.
Correct.
That's 960.
The evasion was like
she
8
offered me
something, right?
1,500.
Ring of Evasion was 1,800.
18. Damn.
She offered me 1,500.
15.
So we have a difference of 540 to negotiate with.
Well, I don't need
How much money do you
Yeah.
guys have?
Currently 25 gold.
14 gold.
257.
257?
I mean, isn't there another magic shop as well?
Yeah, but there's some good shit here.
There is some good shit here, but
There's no other magic shop.
I thought there was another one.
Which one?
I don't know. I thought you said that there were.
Other shops, I think this is the only magic
Oh,
shop.
Yeah,
There's a
is.
black
I
market.
misunderstood.
There's a black market.
Okay. I
They
misunderstood.
might, but that's also more of a gamble.
Not really.
Not
It's
really.
mostly, like, from a general glance, it looked like mostly like weapons, like
Mhm.
Got it.
spices, silks, just things stolen. Probably some unsavory substances.
Yeah.
Those sort of things.
Do you also enhance current weapons?
I don't know how to do that now.
I'm kind of attached to my anchor.
Like literally, or
I can be.
okay.
We could ask for some health potions, maybe?
Yeah.
To sweeten the deal?
Yeah. It was what, 3 regular healing potions and how many
Three
greater?
greater.
Also 3.
She's got 2 graders and 3
You
regulars.
lied to me.
I didn't.
I asked if it was 3.
Oh, did you? My bad. And the potion of speed as well, which is 440.
What does that do? I can think of.
It gives you haste.
Oh, it gives you
No
haste.
concentration
That's kind of.
for a flat minute.
That's kind of goated.
It's kind of good. I might be picking up haste, though. It's a wizard spell, right?
But it's
Yeah.
also concentration.
And that's when Eldritch Mind comes in.
If we were to get Ring of Swimming, Ring of Mind Shielding, and all of the remaining healing potions, that is 1260.
What is the?
and then also take some gold on top, perhaps.
Yeah.
What is that?
Because I would
the-
like to
the
have
star
I would,
one.
I would like to.
The
reach
star
that. I don't want
ring.
to spend all of our money.
Oh, the Ring of
I'm
Shooting
a little
Stars?
nervous with how
Yeah.
low
Add
our
to your
money got
price
really
range.
fast.
Well, I'm just curious. What
There's
does
some
it
good items
do?
here.
What does it do?
Oh, what does it do?
Yeah, what does it do?
Okay, it's very long, so I'm not going to read the whole thing.
Yeah,
Um,
give me a gist.
You get dancing lights and light
Mm-hmm.
cantrips.
you can cast. It has 6 charges. You can cast Fairy Fire using 1 charge. You can summon ball lightning spheres that are kind of like magic missiles. But if you separate them, you can do 1 to 4. If you do 4 of them, they do less damage. If you do 1 big one, it does a ton of damage. And then shooting stars, you can summon like an AoE with a bunch of stars that come down and do a bunch of damage.
And the X-ray one.
Unless you see through walls, dude.
What?
It's just X-ray, baby.
It just lets you see through walls and
Yeah.
shit? That could be useful.
2,300.
Eh.
Ooh, man.
We have another method of seeing through walls. It's
Breaking
called
them down?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Okay, because I can do that easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
So, definitely the 2 rings.
We want the mind shielding one?
There's a bag of holding.
We got one.
We already have one.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wink at her.
Do you want the ring of mind shielding?
It doesn't matter. It's just funny that there's a person inside.
Don't say that so loud.
There's no person inside.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, fine. Person.
Can we get it for
He's really nice.
Can we get it for cheaper?
Who
now,
is he?
Now that we know.
What?
Can we get it for cheaper?
I don't
now
know,
that we
some Durban Thorn something. Bottom face, I don't know.
Drogan something?
No.
I wish. He's
Whatever his
still
name
living.
is. Durable Thorn Bottom. Some stupid name.
I mean, part of the feature of the item
sounds
is
like
being
a
already
gnome.
used. So, from what I hear is that we should get that for cheaper.
I think you should pay more money because it comes with an experience.
You're good. You're really good.
I don't get too much
Listen,
of a
it's a
fuck
fair
about
price.
mind
Tell you what.
shielding.
Yeah, you're good.
If you're not looking, what all of those items, what does it put you at? Something or 12 something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if you're going to be repeating customers and you can hold me to this, I wouldn't take this from you. I'll give you some credit on another item in the future.
Store credit's nice.
I don't
do
believe
just
in
like
store credit.
I do just like straight gold though.
I
No offense to you. I trust your word.
Then I'll just give you the straight gold. I'll give you the items and then what's left is the straight gold.
I think that's fair.
Do we actually want the ring of mind shielding, or are we just entranced by the novelty of it?
I'm entranced by the novelty. I can.
I'm
admit
also
that.
entranced by the novelty.
We don't
I can
need
live
I'm
with
going
that.
to say no to the ring of mind shielding. Then.
That's fine.
Because that gives us a lot more to work
Do
with.
we want that potion of speed though?
How much is the potion of speed?
440.
Ooh, never mind. No, we don't.
No,
we
we're
do
good.
not want that potion.
We should take some healing potions though.
Yeah.
All of the we can get the ring of swimming and clear out the healing potions for 800 gold.
Yeah.
I feel like that's worth it.
Okay. And then, so you'll get the items in 700 gold pieces.
Sounds good.
Delightful. Pleasure doing business with you.
Great business. Here's the necklace of prayer beads.
How
Thank
how much is that?
Careful, don't. Oh.
Don't take the beads off the necklace.
Don't take the
it'll
beads
lose its
off the
magic.
necklace.
Got it.
Yeah. Make sure they stay on. Keep them safe. And separated from any of your
Noted.
items that may explode.
Do we also want to split that 700 among the crew? Because they were technically with us.
Hang on, I'm writing shit down real quick. We probably should.
Okay. I can, math.
I mean, I just multiply my wealth by selling one item, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
sharing things.
77. So we each get 77 gold with a little bit left over. 7 gold.
Is it 77 gold?
Yeah.
Wow. It's less than I thought.
Sitting at 91.
Who are you keep taking into account?
Jackdaw's 2 shares.
Yeah,
Marlo
okay.
and Nimbus is 1.5. And Jet and all 3 of us get 1.
Okay.
I divided it by 9.
Mhm.
And then, there's 7 left over. So let's just, we can,
Arya's lowest on gold.
yeah.
We could also just put the remainder to the ship in general
Yeah.
too, if we want,
We
or
just-
just like.
Yeah, but
put it-
David admitted he's not keeping track of it, so I want to start taking the leftovers.
It's true.
You take the 7 extra.
Okay. I'm at 98 gold.
This is a significant amount to the point where, like, probably almost all of this, if you're giving it to crew, is
Mhm.
going to go towards repairing the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will find a reasonable amount of use for it, even though I'm not keeping track of the exact number.
We just gave the crew about like a total of like 500-ish gold.
Yeah.
So-
Think of it less of like it's going nowhere, but giving you the,
I'm not quite sure how to help you
Okay.
with that.
Thanks, Alexa. You're not part of the
Stop
party.
saying her name.
think of it
To
more
get
like
her excited.
using it for like
Ship stuff.
supplies, being able to take care of the ship, repairing the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Because you had no supplies last time, you needed to buy supplies. But again, most of that came from ship funds anyway. You just didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
Now you have a lot. You probably won't need to buy any, put any funds toward the ship.
Especially because of the clam meat.
Yeah, exactly. In the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
And it is also possible to hunt while on the seas. It's just a lot. It's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, it might slow you down, I imagine. What you giggling about?
Carson. What's up?
All right. Well, pleasure doing business.
Pleasure doing business.
Yeah.
See you around.
See you around. Definitely.
Yeah.
And she goes back to doing what she's experimenting.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately forgot her name.
Laverna?
Laverna?
Laverna.
Where would you like to go next? Anywhere?
Oh my god.
You want to go gambling?
I don't want to go gambling. I'm a responsible.
No, let's go. It's fun.
I
you.
should oversee you.
What
I'm
is
not
the-
going to stop you.
What is the?
I don't need babysitting from my younger sister.
What is the
I'm not going to
Weaver's
stop you,
Arms?
but I just want to be
Weaver's
there.
Arms?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
crazy place. It's an arms dealer. She makes the guns there.
Huh.
Custom weapons, custom firearms.
That sounds expensive.
And then that guy over
I can
at
get
the
you some more
forge.
money.
Yeah, what about him?
Like what's he do? Does he just make weapons or does he enhance?
I don't know what he can do. He's done stuff with he's done stuff with mithril, which
Ooh.
is not very common.
And not cheap, I assume.
Probably not. But you probably need to listen. A lot of what we do here relies on what we get.
We need to
So-
source it ourselves.
Yeah, it helps if you can find the resources yourselves. I mean, there's a reason why the Drowned Mariner has no set menu. It's just whatever we pull in. We just share it and eat. Sometimes it's gourmet meals. Sometimes it's not much.
I think they buy clam.
You would have loved the clam we had.
Sounds like good clam, I guess.
I was looking for pearls.
I see. So you want to go to the Leviathan?
I mean, I'm
down.
You guys want to go? I'll go with.
All right.
Let's go.
You guys is a strong word. I think it's just me.
You make your way to the Leviathan, and you head inside this giant dragon turtle skull. You see that as you walk in, it is. Let's see. The interior is decorated with these white marble pillars and pristine marble flooring. The ceilings seem to be kept as the more natural hollowed out stone into the mountain rather than built. You see there's water features abundant. Some elegant fountains in the center of the gambling tables, cascading water down the walls, some even down the pillars themselves. You see the casinos filled with lots of greenery, a lot of which is intertwined with some of these water features. You see there's a large oval-like bar in the center of the room where food and drink is served. And as you make your way, the entranceway is a large, sheet of cascading water that parts as you walk towards it. And you make your way inside. It is a very nice place. It smells like wet.
Stop the sentence there. Stop the sentence.
that was where I was stopping.
Smells like wet.
And yeah, that's what you see. You see also there's additionally
You can tell this casino is also doubling as almost like a museum of sort. You see there's a bunch of things on display, including like artifacts, not magical, but just ancient artifacts. Some like magical looking items that may be magical, maybe not. Minerals, gems, like a small natural history museum, just on display here. I don't know if the collector's around, but he may be. In the meantime, you can play some games, get a drink. It's pretty cheap here, but pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go get a drink.
I'll probably get a drink with you.
I can play a game.
We're immediately
Let's
leaving
go
her
gambling.
unsupervised.
No, it's just, you two go, oh yeah, drink sounds nice, hollow, and I'm already gone.
Big money, big money, big money. Mama needs new pair of shoes.
I've been behaving ever since I died, and now...
Let's get
So,
that cheddar.
It is
Let's get that cheddar.
as you immediately realize that this stuff is like these menu items would be out of your price range anywhere else. It's 5 silver pieces for meal, but also 5 silver pieces for drink. Per drink, which sounds like a lot, but compared to the fact that these drinks might be 10 gold pieces alone, you're like, damn, that's cheap. It's expensive, but this is like
But they're
all
good
very
drinks.
fine ingredients.
Okay.
Which is surprising that it's this cheap. But yeah, there's a lot of games. Some of them take a little bit longer that we may not have some time for. Some of them are a little bit shorter. So there's 4 different games. There's a game called Timora's Hand, which is roulette. This is a game that you've already played. There is Blackjack. I wonder what that is. There's a game called Serpent's Bluff, which is
the one where you're supposed to catch people cheating, right?
it's Liar's Dice.
Yeah, okay.
And then there is a game called Scales of Kellenvor, which is a game that I made.
Nice.
That sounds so evil. I don't like you.
I can,
Oh, I'm an idiot. I was thinking about the wrong scales. I thought that guy was like bones and dead, not dragons.
No.
No.
Like balancing.
Yeah, I
scale.
got that now. I understand.
Audio listeners love you to death. Murph is on the table.
And he is in the
And now
air,
he's off the table.
Lion King style.
I'm technically only proficient in a dice set, so I'm gonna be biased towards any dice games.
So these are not. You're not going to be adding proficiency to this.
Okay.
This is like. I made
Just
the game.
purely luck?
We're playing the game.
Playing the oh fuck yeah. Okay.
Like these are games that are meant to be played. Like you
Gotcha.
can actually play them.
Okay.
So that's why I said we might not have time. Like Liar's Dice is a quite long game.
Okay.
That we probably won't have some time for today.
I'm curious about Scales of Kellenvor then.
Scales of Kellenvor. Okay, let's see. So these are the rules of the game. You go to a table and you see that all of these like people are they look to be just humanoid shaped, made of water. You see the cards are like, as you get closer, they're like almost like very thin, like wood, like to be like sort of like fairly water resistant. You see the dice are like made of like gems or stone, and they are just, playing the games. Like these are the dealers. So Scales of Kellenvor is the dealer and each player roll 3d6 secretly. Each player bets on if their number is higher or lower than the dealer's and puts their gold into the pot, whichever amount they want to bet. If they're correct, they stay in the game. If they are wrong, they can choose to buy in again at the original pot value to keep playing. If any number is exactly the same as the dealer's, the game immediately ends and the dealer wins the pot, and the players win nothing. The game ends when the game can additionally end when one player is left, and if they correctly assume that they are higher or lower than the dealer, they win the pot. If not, the dealer gets the pot. The min buy-in is 5 GP. Does that make sense?
That sounds really
I think
fun.
so.
Does anyone else want to play?
I don't want to gamble, but it sounds really fun.
I'm getting a drink.
I'm getting a drink.
You're buying a
too.
drink, 5 silver pieces.
Yeah,
Yep.
I already subtracted mine.
Okay. You 2 want to play?
No.
don't wanna
I'm getting a drink. I'm being responsible in drinking alcohol.
Okay, so you're playing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are joined at the table. It's difficult because typically it's meant for multiple people. But let's say you're joined at the table by just one other person.
Can I be the NPC?
Yeah,
so-
you-
We can fill in
Yes,
for
I'll be an
NPCs.
NPC.
Okay, sure. So we'll say you guys will be filling in for NPCs. We'll say it's
in one.
there's 3 people at the table, including you, Hollow.
Okay.
Name's Johnny Lucky Dice, you see? I've never lost a game in my life, you see? How you doing, Dame?
Dame. Dame.
My name's Dame.
How you doing, sir?
All right.
So do we
So-
all roll our dice secretly
Yeah.
from each other?
Everyone roll 3d6 secretly.
Okay.
3d6?
3d6.
So everyone subtract. If you're doing, are we doing the min buy-in?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone, you guys. So
I'm NPCs.
5 GP go out into the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep track for Dame. I'm so invested now. He's gonna be my backup character.
Never lost a game in my life, you see?
He's gonna lose.
Okay. So everyone has to go around the table. You have to guess if you're higher or lower than the dealer's value.
Higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
Mr. Lucky Dice?
Let me think. Hold on.
Never lost a game in his life. Yes, the thing.
Lower.
I'm gonna say lower.
Okay. The number was 11.
Yes!
I'm sitting at 10, you see?
I'm a 9!
I have 11.
Oh
The game ends and the dealer wins the pot.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch, you lost me the game here, you see? Never lost a game in my life.
You
I won my
You
game.
didn't lose.
We won our game.
She
We
lost.
won
We
our
all
game.
lost. She lost our game.
I've never played this game again.
I could kill both of you.
Never played this game again, you see? I
You
gotta
wanna play
rely on
another
teammates, you see?
Yeah.
I hate teammates.
Okay, we're gonna play
You're
another
my
round.
best friend.
Mr. Lucky Dice is leaving the game. Who's your next person that you're playing? Right now. Go, go, go.
My name's Sir Chucklesworth. I'm this rare affliction.
Is Dame staying in?
Dame is staying.
All right,
Man.
5 gold pieces. Are you going to stick with the classic 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Of course I'm sticking with a chuckle.
I really don't like that laugh.
Why do you keep laughing?
All right.
Higher.
Guessing higher?
Yeah.
Higher.
Dame's gonna go higher.
Okay, higher. The number was 8.
Higher!
Higher.
Higher.
All right. Everyone stays in the game.
Woohoo!
I got lucky number 13.
All right,
Do
let's
you?
roll again.
Oh god, that was tough. Ooh.
Stop it. Do we subtract another 5 or do we just keep going?
Nope, you keep going.
Just keep going.
So the only time you subtract another 5 is when you leave the game
Mm-hmm.
and you want to buy back into the round.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
you can keep playing.
Okay.
So theoretically,
Mhm.
you can get to the point where you can just keep buying back into the round for a chance to win,
Mhm.
but that increases. The more you play, the more likely it is for someone to roll the same number as the dealer and everyone lose everything.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we guessing?
Lower.
Higher.
Higher.
Higher. The number is 11.
I was lower.
Dame
Seven.
wins!
I'm lower.
Okay, so did you
I had 9.
did you guess higher?
I guess lower. Or I guess higher. Yeah.
You guessed higher.
And
Okay,
that's
so
lower.
you were out of the game.
I'm gonna buy that.
Okay, you're gonna buy it again.
Hello!
So there is 5, 10, 15, now 20 gold in the pot.
Dame has 1, I guess 14, and I guess higher.
Okay, you're correct, and you were correct.
Oh, 7.
Okay, so
I
you
said
guessed-
lower. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and you stay in the game. All right, keep going.
Ooh, okay, alright.
If you keep giggling like that, I fear I'm gonna kill you.
He's Sir Chucklesworth. He has to. He has a rare affliction.
Is it being alive?
No, it's laughing.
I have a rare affliction.
Dame's gonna go lower.
Okay.
Lower.
Higher.
The number is 7.
Exact. We lose the game.
killed us! You killed us! You killed us!
I'm killing myself.
I got. I forgot to count. I guess it doesn't matter though.
I had a 9.
The game ends and the dealer wins the pot.
I also had 9.
Life is a joke, don't you think?
Can I shoot him in the fucking head? Dame has 3 guns. All of them are being pointed at Sir Chucklesworth right
What are
now.
you, a Thry Queen?
Would you like to play any other games?
I'll I'll do a quick round of.
So this is the classic blackjack or roulette.
I'll do a quick round of Tamora's hand.
Okay. So this is very
Oh, no,
simple.
for my lady
You
Tamora.
pick odd or even and roll a d20. On a win, if you successfully guess odd or even, you earn 2 times your buy-in. Or you can choose a number, and if you win, you gain 5 times the buy-in. If you correctly guess the number that the 20 is going to land on, the d20 is going to land on.
Yeah.
Min buy-in is 5 gold pieces.
Okay. Hang on.
Did you win anything or did you only lose?
I lost 15 gold.
Oh.
We've lost a lot of money.
Dave's crying himself to sleep tonight.
Sorry, what did you say the minimum buy-in for
Five.
was? 5?
Johnny Lucky
I'm betting 5 on 13.
Team-based game again.
5 on exactly 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you roll at me, right?
Yeah, I roll.
You roll? Okay.
19.
19? Okay.
You lose 5.
You keep doing that?
Hang on a quick moment. One more.
On 13?
Just on odd.
On odd?
Mm-hmm.
It is a 1. It is odd.
Natural 1, baby! So I get what, 10 gold?
Yeah, if you're doing the minimum buy-in, which
Yeah, I'm just doing minimum every time.
Yeah.
You gotta
So
break
you
again.
gain you gain twice, so you gain an additional 5 gold.
Okay. So
You put in 5, you gain 10 back.
okay.
So yeah.
You gotta break even.
Wait, hang on.
Stop rolling 13s!
One more.
One more.
Odd again.
Odd. 13.
Oh my god!
I should have put it all 13 again. Anyway.
That's the game.
That's the game.
I think I'm pretty much back to where I started.
We're gonna go to Vegas, audio listeners, and do a session there.
You done playing?
Yes.
Sure you don't want to play blackjack? With blackjack? 'Cause he's here. Playing blackjack.
Is that why he's called Blackjack?
That and the weapon he carries.
Oh. Okay.
What?
I didn't know that was a weapon.
A blackjack is like referring to like a large like blunt club type weapon, and he's got a
okay.
big old hammer.
I'll call it.
Call it?
Mhm.
Okay. While you're playing the game, an individual walks up to you two. You see a standing quite tall and pretty lithe. You see, no, not taller
Cool.
than you. You see a water genasi man. These like pale blue skin, like shallow water that seems to shift to like darker and lighter tones every so often. Occasionally his skin ripples with this like iridescent silver, like a droplet falling into still water. His eyes are a light gray color. He has this like long wavy black hair with streaks of dark blue and gray that come just past his shoulders. A very like well manicured mustache and beard that like comes to a point. He wears this like deep blue robe inlaid with silver, loose fitted white pants with blue embroidery, and you see he's just walking around barefoot. I have never seen you two in here before. Welcome to the Leviathan. Are you enjoying the food and the drink?
Mm-hmm.
Have you played any games yet?
No, just kind of watching for now.
Yeah, yeah.
I am Nazim. They call me the Collector.
Mm.
As you can see, I have a collection surrounding this place. Isn't it beautiful?
It's nice, yeah.
Ah, yes. Work of my own art, my own creation. So what brings you to Westhaven? Fame, fortune, glory.
Refuge.
Ah, so the other end.
Yes.
Hmm,
It's nice though.
I see.
Mm.
Well, if you have need for gambling, please come join us at our den or casino. Our games are. I take pride in them being very fair. As you can see, I have equipped with employees that are my own creation, puree of water, to get rid of the human bias.
Do they
It's more fair that
get
way.
the cards wet?
No, the cards are actually water resistant. I have to replace them every now and then, but yes.
Alright.
Additionally, I collect artifacts, gems, minerals. If you have any of the such, come across them.
Alright.
I'm more than willing to have a look at them, to buy them from you. I have some associates who are more familiar with the magical sort of ends. That's not really my thing.
Do they do appraisals or identifications?
Sure, depending on what it is.
Okay.
I'm quite, well, not as much as my apprentice, but I'm quite skilled in the historical side of things.
Alright. Where can we find you or your apprentice if we want to, deal with some artifacts?
Here in
Is there?
Leviathan.
Alright.
I can take you to him right now if you so wish.
We'll maybe take a minute to chat, but thank you.
Of course.
Mm.
Enjoy the food.
Mm.
And he walks away.
We can find out what the fuck that thing is. The orb.
We could.
We could. It's freaky and it yelled at me.
It is, but Jules, we also do have to consider. You have to wonder, who do we want to share that with?
Well, I feel like in all places this is probably the safest, because if they steal it from us, they're fucking dead.
And what if they get away?
Then we fucking kill them.
I think one step at a time. Right now, we're gonna get acclimated to living here.
Well, yeah, not right this second, but it's just if we're ever curious and can't figure it out ourselves, we'll be like more yourself, because I can't do jack shit about it. But it's an option.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
To the I'm kind of like holding up my drink. To live in here, I guess.
That's a horrible toast.
From across the room, Hall just goes, "Fuck yeah!"
You take your toast and you drink.
Like,
And you see Vice walk over to you two. Captain told me to come get you guys.
Our captain or yours?
Mine.
Okay.
Alright.
He wants to speak with you.
Alright. Yeah, all for it.
Just grab Hollow.
Grab Hollow.
Hollow's
Do you
in the corner.
willingly leave the casino?
Yes.
Hollow's in the corner like, oops.
Roll for addiction. You're fine. You're fine.
What would that be, a wisdom save?
Listen,
Roll for
I've been
relapse.
gambling for 30 years. It's all I think about every single day. If I haven't gotten addicted now, I won't.
It's only gotten me killed once.
As you make your way back to the Tide Maiden, and you enter the room, you see Electra is gone. And you see
She's dead.
Oh,
No,
man.
no. You see Corsair there in the room. Welcome back. I hope you had some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Enjoying Westhaven?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Good.
run tight ship.
I didn't lose as much money as I could have.
It's good. It's good.
Ah, so you went to the Leviathan. It's a fun place.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We talked to the craftsmen, the carpenters at the ship warehouse. It's gonna take about a week for your ship to get back on the water. So you got a little bit of downtime. In the meantime, if you're up for it, or you're capable enough, I have some things you can do here if you so desire.
I'm always down for a job.
Yeah, won't say no to that.
What else is there to do for, what, you said a week?
Well, I can't... here's the thing. I can't guarantee that you will complete the job within a week. It's a challenge. It's a puzzle. I explained to you earlier that this place used to be riddled with spies from all over, including all of the nations in the Moonshaes and across the Sword Coast, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter, even Luskan. Here's the thing, though. I've gotten recent word from some of my associates, Intel and Baldur's Gate, that I believe there's a spy still here. I have no idea who it is, but if you can find them, I will pay well. I
I hate the nations spying on my business. And you would be well rewarded if you could drive them away or kill them. I have no preference.
Do you think this is the same person that screwed over Electra, or do you think that that was Imlerith?
No, I believe that to be Imlerith. Nobody's that... From what I've gathered with all of the information I have, that was very smart. He planned that very well. I can't even think of a way that it would have gone poorly. He seems to have thought of every possible scenario, and that concerns me. I don't like that type of individual has that type of power. But I know people. I have sources. I have some, let's say, people in Luskin. Have you met John Laxel yet?
No.
No. Heard of
Can't
him.
say we have.
Oh. Well, then you're very new to this, aren't you?
I've been with the coin spinners for a while.
Okay. So you have some experience, but not out in the water.
Not in the water.
Interesting.
In ruins.
In ruins.
I've been on the water most of my life. Almost all of it.
Pirating?
Yeah.
Every now and then? Okay.
I'm just gonna let you make an opinion of me as I am right now, and I'm not gonna say anything.
College.
How do you know?
Guess or minor.
It's the posture.
Guess or minor.
Anthropology.
Archaeology.
Close enough. It's the same thing, it's just people.
Yeah.
Well, listen. I'm just gonna put it out there, especially if you're gonna be here for a while. Might not be a bad idea for the Dread Prince of Pandaria to owe you one. Talk
Yeah.
about it. Think it over. Let me know. In the meantime, I can set you up with some temporary stay in the Drowned Mariner Tavern. We have not a crazy amount of rooms, but it rarely gets used. People stay on the ships. People like where they stay, even though it's a lot more comfortable. People's
Home.
ships are familiar. Yeah. After a week, however, that's gotta start paying for yourself or staying on your own ship. Whatever. But for now, since you don't have a place to stay, I can set you up there. Fair?
Fair.
Thank you.
Of course. People here are an investment. People bring things to Westhaven, to Pandaria. People bring business, money. I like to think of it as making an investment into my people, as they return the favor by, again, bringing in wealth to the settlement. So, do that. Bring money. Okay, good luck. Find my spy. Just let you leave. And as you guys head out with a new task that is a little bit unfamiliar to you, looking for some sort of spy, as you are now not on the water but kind of sitting ducks in Westhaven. You have some time to gamble, to shop, to live here, get used to it, because you might be here for a while. That's where we're going to end the session.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for listening to the Tales of Misfortune podcast. If you'd love to catch future episodes, make sure to tune in on YouTube and Spotify. We post Saturdays at 9 p.m. EST. Make sure to also follow us on social medias. We have Instagram and our link tree in the description. Thank you.